Let me ask you, you've said before that you're not happy with our testimonials page on our website.
Yeah.
Who would you like to get feedback from?
Steve Martin would be cool.
He's a bit ambitious, don't you think? I mean, maybe his pool man or his driver, that might be a good start.
Yeah. What about God? Like, if George Bush and Sarah Palin can claim that God talks to them, why can't we claim that God gave us a testimonial?
No, and don't ever mention those names again.
All right. Okay, what about, do you remember J.P. Patches?
The clown from Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. But again, somebody who's seen it all and been there and done that might not be available.
Maybe a critic or two.
Do you think a critic would get what we're doing, get what we're about?
No.
Do we know what we're doing?
Not really.
Okay, well, probably best to think of somebody not so uppity and smart. Maybe start with a toy stuffy animal and work your way up from there.
What about Charlie Sheen? What about those guys that make random posts on the comments page?
You can't catch them. Those guys are lightning fast. They go from one website to another just like that. They go like 100,000 websites putting comments on.
Okay, well, who does that leave?
Let's see.
North Koreans?
No internet. That should be your starting point.
They could write it down on little chips of paper and send it to us.
But they haven't seen this site yet.
I guess we'll have to send them the internet then.
Alright, so, okay, we send them the internet.
If anyone needs a laugh, it's the North Koreans.
Okay, send the internet to them. Then they'll see it. Then we can send a post. Send them the internet in the mail. Send them the site in the post, and they'll send us back. We need some money for that.
Okay, so aside from the stuffy toy animals, desperately poor North Koreans, prisoners.
Right, prisoners. Okay, they're always they got free time.
Yeah.
Right. Who would you like to? What kind of prisoners would you like to have? Like murderers and bank robbers, or what?
No, those guys are like way at the top of the prison.
Oh, they're like the princes
hierarchy.
and the kings.
Yeah, we need the guys at the very bottom, like the ones that aren't quite guys that might listen to our podcast.
So the mentally deranged. So
yeah,
we're down to the mentally deranged.
We'll start there. They'll understand us.
They'll get our podcast.
I think so.
Okay.
Should we put out a plea right now?
Put it up.
Mentally deranged people, send us our testimonial.
Would they be on the internet though? Most likely, they just have like a little 12-inch black and white TV.
Okay, wait! I just got a podcast idea. Website for the mentally deranged. Mentallyderanged.com.
We're already one step ahead. We have the website for it. Our website should reach those mentally
We just got to buy the domain name and point it to our website.
But see, this goes to my idea that I was talking to you about earlier, but do we have to shoulder any responsibility if somebody takes one of our ideas and decides to run with them? Now, you just said, oh, they're mentally deranged.
Right.
What happens if we propose an idea for someone to do something? A mentally deranged person comes to our website, listens to the amazing podcast, laughs their head off, or cries, or just breaks things and smashes their head. Who knows? They'll be injured by it, or mentally scarred for life. Should we bear any responsibility?
But you're assuming that it's not going to be positive. It might be therapeutic. Brilliant or stupid therapy. We could charge for it.
You mean like when doctors in the old days used to do electroshock therapy?
Yeah.
Bang people's
Instead, it's like,
heads?
listen to these pods.
Right, okay.
I was like, no, make it stop. Or, no.
Or the other way around, right?
But the other
push them
thing
over
is,
the
if we're
edge.
going to take responsibility for the negative impacts, like one of the ideas of our podcast was to give ideas out into the world.
That's right.
And if somebody takes one and makes money with it, then they would send us back a finder's fee or a commission.
That's why we should have that.
So we should give
payback button, a payback button. Right. Yeah.
So if we're going to take shit for all the bad stuff people do, we should also get money for all the good stuff.
shit.
Yeah. So
Nobody's paid us a nickel for any of our good ideas.
therefore, we're not going to take any flack for the mentally deranged.
Until we get money for our good ideas, we don't take any flack for any of the shit.
Exactly.
Done.
Even. Okay.
We're gonna be broke for a long time.
But I just feel comfort knowing that there's some mentally deranged person out there who's like at peace with the world.
That's who we're doing it
because
for.
of us.
We're helping out the mentally deranged. We're doing it for them.
That's it.
In fact, if you have an IQ above 50, don't even listen to our stuff.
just
Go away.
shut it down.
Fuck off. We don't want you. Fuck off.